parents. What would you do if your child who screwed you over begged you for a second chance? 18 months ago, my daughter started dating Kaysen. She was 21, old enough to make her own choices, but something felt wrong from day one. Within 3 weeks of meeting him, Lottie had emptied her entire savings account to loan him money. When I asked her about it, she got defensive. He needs it for rent, Dad. I'm helping him out. 2 months into their relationship, I woke up at 2 a.m. to noise coming from my daughter's bedroom. I walked down the hallway and found them. Lottie and Kaysen, both drunk, going through my dead wife's jewelry box. What the hell are you doing? I turned on the light and they both jumped. Lottie stumbled. Dad, relax. We just need to borrow some of this. Kaysen's landlord is kicking him out. We need rent money. Borrow? You're stealing your dead mother's jewelry. Kaysen stepped forward, holding my wife's ring. Look, man, she's dead. She doesn't need this stuff anymore. I slapped him because of that. Hard enough to make him fall. I grabbed the jewelry box and pulled it away. Get out. Both of you. Lottie's face went red. I hate you. Mom would have understood. I never want to see you again. She stormed out. Kaysen punched a hole in my hallway wall on his way out. The next morning, I woke up to a text from Lottie. She called me selfish, said I ruined everything, said she wished I had died instead of Mom. I tried to call her, but she'd blocked my number. I cried reading it, hoping she'd come to her senses before it was too late. 4 months went by without a word. Then one night, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I didn't answer it, but then a text came through. Dad, I'm so sorry for everything. Please come help me. Kaysen's beating me, please hurry. She sent her address. My heart stopped. She may have wronged me, but she's my daughter. I grabbed my keys and ran to my car. I got to the apartment building in 15 minutes. I ran up the stairs, didn't even wait for the elevator. I found the apartment and started banging on the door. Lottie! Lottie! Open up! The door actually opened. Kaysen stood there looking furious. I pushed past him immediately, ready to grab Lottie and get her out of there. Then I saw her. She was standing in the living room, completely fine. No bruises, no tears, nothing. She looked at me with dead eyes. Before I could say anything, I felt cold metal press against the back of my neck. Kaysen had moved behind me. He had a knife against my skin. Wallet. Now. My stomach dropped. I realized what this was. My own daughter had set me up. Lottie. I looked at her, my voice breaking. She didn't say anything, just stared at me with no emotion on her face at all. Kaysen pressed the knife harder, and I felt blood start to trickle down my neck. My hands were shaking as I pulled out my wallet. I gave him everything. All my cash, my credit cards. The whole time I kept looking at Lottie, waiting for her to say she was sorry, to do anything. She just watched. No remorse. Nothing. Get out, Kaysen said, shoving me toward the door. I drove home and immediately called the police. Gave them the address, told them everything. By the time cops got there, the apartment was empty. Lottie and Kaysen were gone. The police told me both of them were now on a wanted list, but they weren't actively searching. They had bigger cases. 14 months passed.